Good morning. This is the New York session stream taken as part of our Road to Funded series. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you get anything of value. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell because we are live every weekday, Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. That's 12:30 p.m. West African time. With that being said, let's get right into the charts. How is everybody doing this morning? Hope you guys had a good weekend and looking forward to a good trading week ahead. Let's get into it. All right, so we're just gonna jump straight into the charts right here. I was looking to take some trades during London session, but I sort of started drifting off into sleep land, and yeah, I sort of missed this right here. Sort of missed this potential entry right here. We sort of missed this one, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, let's get into it. All right, starting off with GJ here. Starting off with the monthly. Let me just clear some of this stuff off the charts. Boom, boom. Cool. Let's start with a clean chart. All right, so starting off with the monthly here, right? You've been coming up. You have 4 days left for this month, right? 4 or 5 days left for this monthly candle to close, You right now you're about 200 and something pips. You're about 300 pips away from the flip of this candle. It's very doable, right? It's very doable because we came down here early, right? We came all the way down here pretty early in the month, and then we've spent most of this month just slowly inching our way back up, right? So at any point here you could flip on this monthly, and then we could see that drive up, right? We could see that drive up, or we could see it just come up, literally create a steeper top wick around these areas, right? And then still close bearish, right? So how that's gonna happen, and we'll see, right? We'll see. But yeah, we still have the fact that you know, this candle, the previous monthly candle, right? If we're looking at the mirror, right, look where the previous monthly candle rejected from. Look where it rejected from, to the left here, right? We rejected from the exact same place. Now look where we respected, right? Look where we closed respecting the previous time we rejected from that level, right? We respected that exact same level. So I mean, in the past you created a bottom wick and then you push straight up. Right now you created even more of a bottom wick, right? But you are still respecting this level on the monthly. So at any point here you could flip up and drive up, right? So we'll see what happens here. But I mean, yeah, the direction has been to the top side for most of the month, right? After creating this initial bottom wick, or this initial push down. So yeah, we'll see if we do end up flipping here in about 4 or 5 days. And yeah, we'll take some trades off of that. But that's just the higher time frame view, right? We're more concerned with what we can take during the day. Looking left here, we have a level here as well, so we have a potential rejection area here. I'm curious to see if we've already tapped into this level on the lower time frame, right? Actually, that's a lie. I'm not curious to see. I'm pretty sure we tapped into this level already. We'll see. Yeah, so that's the weekly level, right? So that's the weekly level. So that monthly level that we tapped into previously, right, this monthly level that we've rejected from previously, is also a weekly level, and that is where the previous weekly candle closed respecting. Well, the previous 2 weekly candles, right, the previous 2 weekly closures have been at this level, right? So you had the bullish push up towards that level, close respecting, and then you had price just sort of close respecting again, but closing bearish this time, right? So I mean, at this point you could start seeing price push down from this level, because if you were looking for a bottom wick, so to speak, to drive down, it would be at this level, right? Or let me not say not a bottom wick. If you were looking for a potential area of rejection, right, to start pushing back down, it would be from this level. And now you've respected this level twice on the weekly, right? So at any point here you could just start driving down, right? So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so previous weekly did close bearish, but bearish respecting. So you are still playing inside this range. So yeah, either or could happen, right? You could start rejecting off of this level and push down, or you could come down here, create a bottom wick, and then you continue your journey to push up and eventually flip sometime on the monthly, right? So we'll see what happens there. All right, on to the daily. This is where we really start defining what we're looking to do for the day, for the session. All right, so that weekly level, right? That weekly level is also a daily level, right? So somewhere here, yeah, I mean, this is the overall level up here, so I'll just put it there. But yeah, that weekly level, that's like 192. That 192 area is also a level on the daily. Previous daily closed bearish, respecting this support though. So we closed bearish, respecting this support. Most times when you respect that support, you continue driving up, right? So we'll see what happens here. Right now it looks like we've created a bottom wick. This 189 level is what? Okay, so this 189 level is a weekly level as well. Okay, boom boom. Yeah, so we close respecting this support level on the daily. The thing is though, we are rejecting from a, we did reject from a pretty strong level, right, which is this 192. So that rejection could be strong enough to just push us down, right? So I mean, if you look to the left here, if you look to the left, most times that you've closed respecting this support, you end up at least pushing up to tap back into the top of the range, right, at 192.4, 192.5. But this level might just be strong enough, right, to push us all the way through. We'll see what happens here, but what this is looking like to me right now is that we're gonna have a bottom wick here, right? You're gonna see price push down, create a bottom wick, and then start to push up. On that push up, we could get some buys on our way up towards this 192 area potentially on the lower time frames, but again, we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, so nothing too clear, nothing clear just yet. I'll move this down here, actually move this down here. Yeah, so nothing too clear. I mean, in terms of direction, I would say, I mean, overall we are still technically bullish overall, because we have been coming up. All right, so technically we are still bullish. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, nothing. Maybe it's because did I trade on Friday? Yeah, I did trade on Friday. I was gonna say it was because I've been off of the charts for a while, but you know, yeah, last week I was real sporadic with my time on the charts. But yeah, it's okay. It's a slow start. It's a Monday morning. It's a slow start. Don't worry, we'll get things will line up. Things don't always click initially, but yeah, I mean, for the most part, I'm actually just move this up here. Yeah, for the most part, we're understanding we have a rejection area at 192, so we want to be careful when we're taking the buys up, right? We really want those confirmations. I mean, it would be better, right? It would be a safer move to actually wait for a closure, like a lower time frame closure, maybe a 4-hour or an hourly closure above 192 to start taking those buys. But if I get the opportunity to take some early buys or some earlier buys, I just might. But yeah, let's see what the 4 hour is saying. Let's see what the 4 is saying. Bless me. All right. Yeah, so on the 4 we have this level here. That 192 level is what? Okay, so that 192 level is here on the 4, right? So that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, so your cleanest buys would come above here, above this 192 area, right? Or maybe even above here, to be honest with you. 192.5. Yeah, I think these would be your cleanest buys. Those would be your cleanest buys. Yeah, that's the daily level as well. So yeah, your cleanest buys would come above 192.5. But I mean, if we can get some buys going up towards 192.5, then it's like we're taking advantage of two things, right? We're taking advantage of the potential drive up for the top wick and then push down, and we're taking advantage of the fact that we could just, you know, come up here and just continue to run, right? So we have two potential plays at that point. All right, if we take that trade early, we have two potential plays. So we'll see what happens with that. Let me see, that daily level is what, 189. So down here. Okay, so sells. Let me see, sells down there, push down there. Okay, so what I'm thinking, right, I'm thinking we might see a bottom wick towards these levels, right? So this level is the same as the daily level. We might see a bottom wick towards these levels, but if we do end up closing below here, I would be willing to take the sales going down. Fill the rest of this range up. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We will see. I don't know, things are a little choppy here, guys. I'm not gonna lie, things are a little choppy. or maybe they're not choppy. Maybe I'm just you know, coming off the weekend, you know, gotta get those that chart, that pattern recognition, those muscles pumping here, you know. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. We'll settle in as we go. But yeah, so now moving on to the hourly. So I mean, this 4 hour is looking like this. Yeah, it's not really telling me much right now, right? Things are not, I mean, I have an overall view, but you know, it's not really telling me much. Price isn't really telling me much right now. So in terms of my bias for the day, I would say I would like, or I would prefer, yeah, I prefer maybe we make a top wick and then come for the sells. All right, maybe a top wick and then come for the sells, but I'm not really sure here. So I'm just gonna have my levels, yeah, pretty much as they are. Right, I'll have my levels pretty much as they are. Yeah, if we close above here, we could drive up, but to be honest, I would prefer a 4 hour closure to really confirm a move either to the top or to the bottom or to the downside. But we'll see. We'll get a better view of things as we start to close here. As we start to have some candle closures, we'll have a better view of things, hopefully. All right, so yeah, let's just put this down here, just identify this level, and we'll see what going. We'll see what going. Let's see, put this here. Yeah, so we've driven, so we have rejection. We have decent amount of rejection from this 190.2 area, right? And we are sort of holding that resistance. Yeah, so I mean, if we close above there on the hourly, we might see a push up. Let me see, what would that be on the 4s? Yeah, so we might see a push up with that one, but yeah, 190.2, so that's pushing up towards the daily level. Okay, interesting. All right, cool. So yeah, let's not spend too much or any more time than we need to here. So that's pretty much what we're looking for. That is pretty much what we're looking at anyways. Yeah, let's see how things shake out here. Let's see how things shake out. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think that the analysis wasn't the best this morning, but yeah, as we go on, as price starts to print, as more candles start to print, we'll settle in here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just remember, if you don't see anything on your initial analysis, don't be too worried. You know, don't get scared or don't get worried. Sometimes you just need more information, right? You just need more candles to print. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. All right, let's move on to gold real quick. Let's move on to gold. Gold is a lot more straightforward. Gold's a lot more straightforward. So we're bullish, right? Pretty straightforward. We're bullish. We're playing around all-time highs as well. Did we make all-time? Okay, so we didn't take out that high yet. Okay, cool. I was wondering if we took out this highs during the London session, but we didn't. So we're still chilling. So previous weekly closed bullish above 25.10 here, right? Previous weekly did close bullish above the highs of the, you know, this weekly candle here, right? This daily candle sort of faked out. You sort of have a fake out on the daily, right? So you close below, close back above, right? So I would say you have a range to fill here for the fake out, right? Like I said, fake outs on the higher time frame, or rather, like we've always said, right? Fake outs on the higher time frames, the dailies, the 4 hours, almost always play out, right? They almost always play out. The only thing here is this candle already came up and filled this range, right? So your fake out play here would have been better, or we could have taken that, right? We could have had that as a reason to buy if we close, say, somewhere around here, and then the current candle, right, we create a bottom wick, and then we would take a buy to the push up towards this level, right? but we already came up here. We already came up, filled this range. So I mean, the fake out play is pretty much over with, but we might just continue to push up here. Might just continue to push up. Yeah, so let's see. So I mean, pretty straightforward here. We're bullish. Your levels are pretty straightforward too. I was looking for the fill of this range yesterday as well, but you know, I sort of fell asleep. You know what I mean? Man's gotta sleep in it. So I fell asleep, missed that one. It is what it is. We'll look for another one, right? So yeah, I mean, the levels are pretty straightforward on gold. It's just a matter of how does price want to move within these levels now, right? So now you've come back to this rejection area, right? So it's now a matter of, are we gonna reject to come down for a steeper bottom wick? I mean, yeah, so we either come down for a steeper bottom wick, right, maybe towards this level, and then continue to push up, take out all-time highs, or we just, you know, we just continue this push up. So you'll see a pullback on the lower time frames, but on the 4-hour, you're just gonna see a continuation up, right? You're just gonna see this candle, this current candle. You're just gonna see this continue to push up, take out the highs, and then, you know, if price moves the way I know it moves on a Monday, you'll see that early take out of the highs. Well, maybe not early, but maybe with news, you'll see that take out of the highs. And then you'll see price sort of settle back down, right? Maybe you see a big bearish push down, that type of thing. But that's all speculation though. That's all speculation. That's all guesswork for now. That's all guesswork for now. But yeah, we are bullish though. So let's see if we can get something going here. Let's see if we can get something going here. Just put this here. What is that level? So right here's the 4-hour level. Cool. Yeah, so I mean, for the hourly, in terms of sales, we're looking at range 2 sales. All right, so I'm not looking for sales anytime soon. Okay, I mean, we're pushing up here. We are pushing up here, and we just might. So the brand of movement, or the correct option here might just be the whole, you know, push straight up, right? We might just push straight up on this 4-hour, and then, you know, we push straight up, take out these highs, and you start seeing some lower time frame closures, and then boom, right? You see a big push up, and then maybe a big push down, that type of thing. Again, all speculation. All speculation. We need confirmation. We need confirmation. Confirmation. Okay, so I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this down here. Okay, so we have this hourly about to close, 30 minutes about to close as well. So we might actually have some early entries here. I mean, it depends on if this candle waits, because we're pushing up pretty heavy here. I don't even know where the volume's coming from, but we're pushing up pretty convincingly there. Yeah, look, I like where we came down for this bottom wick too, right? I like where we came down for this bottom wick. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, we might get some early entries here on gold. Goldie. Money on my mind. Money. Yeah, we're just pushing up. Hopefully we can wait. I mean, that's that 5-minute closer. That's the 5-minute closer closed above. So we might have just enough volume here to drive us clean up or straight up. But keep in mind though, if you're looking at the 4-hour now, the 4-hour has pretty much tapped into a level, right? Or yeah, so keep that in mind. So really you want to close above this level here, right? This line right here, you want to close above. If we don't close above this line, I'm gonna wait for a steeper bottom wick to really get into the position. Yeah, I'd say I'd wait until here first for a bottom wick, until around these levels here. Yeah, if we close above, I'll wait for a bottom wick towards this level here that we're currently rejecting off of. But if we close below, right, if we close below, if we close somewhere inside this range, below this, or inside this range from this blue line to the green, then then yeah, I'll wait for a bottom wick towards these areas here, right? And then we can start taking those buys to the top side. But if we close above, I'm just gonna wait for a pullback to here, and then we can still take those buys, right? So let's see what happens here. Yeah, I'm not opposed to the early position here, early position on a Monday. I'm not opposed to it. We got news at 8:30 though, so at the very least we should have some volume there. All right, let's see what I'm going. So today might be the day we get funded, or we could just take a loss and, you know, be in more drawdown. We'll see. We will see. Yo, those sales we took on Friday, these could have easily, this second position here, this mitigation position, could have easily brought us to the profit targets, man. Easily. Yeah, I look back at the trade and I mean, for what it was, I think I managed it properly, to be honest. I think I went BE at the right time, right? For what it was, right? Because I was expecting that price. I mean, price had already made that top wick. We already pushed, right? We tapped into a level. I wasn't really expecting price to, you know, wait around, right? If we were gonna drive down, I wasn't really expecting that. So, because you've already grabbed liquidity, right? I mean, you spent all that time slowly making your way up to grab liquidity. So I was expecting a violent move down. In hindsight, maybe I should have waited for a 5-minute closure, but yeah, I think I'm not gonna lie, there was some emotion involved there, right? Because I already had a position, right? That was the second position, right? That was the mitigation position. So it's like, if I lose on both, it's like wah, you know what I mean? So man just wasn't trying to lose on both, but yeah, it is what it is. You gotta trust your process, man. You gotta trust your strategy. That's all it is. All right, so let's lock in here. Let's lock in. We might get an early trade here. Let's see what happens. Okay, so if you're gonna come down anyways, you're gonna come down here for a steeper bottom wick, right? Okay, so thinking somewhere around here. Close above 5.7. Okay. All right, let's see how we close here. If we close at the level, I'll wait for that bottom wick. Okay, so it's a great open though. So we close respecting that level. I'm gonna need to wait for a bottom wick towards these levels here. Yeah, I mean, we could just flip and drive, don't get me wrong, we could just flip and drive, but look at this, man. You have your 4-hour level right here, and I understand, yeah, we did make those top wicks, right? You do still have these top wicks that you could fill as a range, but yeah, nah, I'd prefer, because you see how this candle has no bottom wick, has no top wick right now. What this could be is we've come up here, no more range, right? So we've hit a brick wall basically, and you know, we just started falling back down, and this candle coming down is just a continuation of that push down, right? So you want to be careful with that one. That's why I want to see, I wouldn't even take a what's it called, I wouldn't even take a wick entry here. Like, I understand we're coming down with no top wick, but this really might not even have a top wick. If we're gonna continue pushing down here, we might not even make a top wick for this hourly candle. So I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna wait to either see a 5-minute closure above this level, All right, so I mean, we're coming up now. It looks like we're flipping. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait to see either a 5-minute closer above this level, or I'm gonna wait for that steeper pullback, right? That steeper bottom wick towards this level here. So let's see. We might just miss the move, but it's not a move if we don't have an entry, right? Let's see Wagwan. Let's see Wagwan. So 5-minute about to close in a bit. Let's see. 3 minutes for the 5-minute closer. Let's see if we get something off of that. All right, so we just flipped on the fifth on the, well, we flipped on everything, right? Well, not everything, the hourly, the 5, right? So we flipped. Now we have a top wick for this candle. Let's see. Yo, why is this not showing up on the 5-minute? There you go. Okay, coming up now. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent bottom wick for the closure above. Yeah, for the closure above, I'd say it's a decent top bottom wick. But you know, if we weren't gonna close above, then nah, I would have waited. I would wait. Let's see, your vantage point here would be, I mean, depends on how you close, but your vantage point here would be minimum, I think, would be a minimum of about 9 pips maybe. So we'll see. We shall see, we shall see. All right, 5-minute about to close in a bit. Oh snap. Snap. Bring it back. Let's see, what's that? 2508. All right, 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. So it doesn't look like we're gonna close above. We could still drive up, don't get me wrong, but I don't really have an entry unless we close above. Okay, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Can we do a madness in 10 seconds? This is gold. It's possible. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so no entry quite yet. No entry quite yet. No entry quite yet. All right. No entry quite yet. So yeah, now I mean, we're gonna have, okay, so we'll have a 15-minute closer before the news, right? So news is at 8:30. So you could still get an early trade here before news. There could still be an entry here before news, but as of now, we got nothing, right? We're still respecting that level there. I mean, I would really like to see if we can just come down and tap into this level for a bottom wick. I'll probably put in a buy stop on the flip of that candle, right? Well, it depends on when we do it, right? If we do it at 8:10, if we do it before 8:10, I'll put a buy stop. If we do it after 8:10, I'll probably wait for a 15-minute closer, right? See how this 15-minute wants to close, and yeah, we'll see. We will see. But the buys do look to be loading here, though. They do look to be loading. Let's look at GJ real quick. What's GJ doing? Nothing much. Still respecting this level here. Yeah. All right. Let's see what going, huh? Crazy that we're running into the end of the month, huh? How did you guys do for the month? It was a good, you know, all in all, I would have liked to stream more. I would have liked to have streamed more of my, you know, more of my positions and all that. But, you know, all in all, a good month. All in all, a good month. We're finishing up positive. Well, we'll see if we finish up positive. You know, there's 4 days left in the month, right? I mean, if we take an L every single day, yeah, you know what I mean, we're not, it's not gonna be a positive finish anymore. So it is what it is. I mean, in total, so on stream I got 5-1, right? Our record is 5-1 for the stream, wins and losses. But in total for the month of August, let me check my journal real quick. 5K, let me see. Yo, do y'all know you have to pay to adopt a dog? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I'm trying to help them out. They're trying to help them out. Y'all still want me to pay? Tough. Ain't that tough? All right, so my record for the month overall is well, it's an 80% win rate with 13 trades taken. Well, not 13. Well, 13 minus the break-even trades, right? I'm not including the break-even trades in that breakdown. So yeah, pretty decent month. Not too bad a month, really. Not too bad a month. Not too bad a month. We started phase 2 around the beginning of the month, right? We started phase 2 around the beginning of the month. $8.16. So we started this challenge, right? This challenge account, the 5K account, we started it on 16th of July. So July 16th is when we started this account. If we're saying a month from then, so August 16th, all in all, I had made about 10% of the account. So if we keep that pace, once we get funded, if we keep that pace, that would be nice. That's the pace. Well, that's the pace I would ideally like to keep, right? 10% a month, and then just leave it at that, right? We hit 10% in a month, we just leave it. We literally just walk away. We don't trade for the. If we hit 10% in like 3 days, we leave it. I mean, I don't think the funded accounts have a minimum trading day. Do they? I don't know. I don't think they do. I mean, if they do, we'll take like small lots, right? We'll take small lots or some really good looking trades, right? But you know, all we need is that 10%. Once we get our first payout, we'll get a higher, a 20K account, I believe it is the next one. 20K. Do the same thing, just rinse and repeat until we are millionaires, boy. Easy work. All right, looks like this support is holding. Looks like the support is holding, but we'll see. All right, so 15-minute about to close now, so that 5-minute also closed, respecting that support. So things are looking, yeah, things are really looking like we're about to push up at this point. But yeah, still no entries for me yet. I gotta wait for this 15 to close now. Gotta wait for this 15 to close, but that does bring our vantage point a little bit higher, so that's good. Hey, okay. Oh yeah, I like this one. Yeah, I'm gonna add this one to the playlist. Yeah, the playlist is still loading, don't worry about it. I think I got Actually, I might just, yeah, I think from next stream we'll start using the playlist instead of the YouTube. Towers. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but you know, I think I have like the bangers, right? I got like 10-20 bangers on the playlist, you know. I mean, right now I got like 10, I think. It's got to be at least 10. Let me check. Yeah, I'll check later. I'll check it later. All right, 2 minutes left here. What's GJ doing? Yeah, my levels are just all over the place on GJ. Yeah, these kind of, oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't like when we're in these type of ranges, man, when it's just like just multiple levels in the same range. Just so many levels in the same range. Yeah, not a fan. Yeah, that daily pushing up now though. Yeah, so you came down, tapped into this level here. What is that level anyways? Why do I have that marked up? Is that an hourly level? Oh, what is this level? Why do I have this marked up? I don't know. I think I just put that on the lows, huh? On the low. Yeah, I'm not sure why I had that marked up, but I have it marked up though. Yeah, daily coming for that flip. Let's see if we can flip on the daily, have that coincide with, say, a 4-hour closure, maybe an hourly closure. Well, the next hourly closure is the 4-hour closure, so yeah, we could play those buys, but I think I'm more interested in gold here. Not all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. All right, 15 minutes left. Well, not 15 minutes left. 1 minute left for this 15-minute closure. Let's see what we do. Let's see if we can get this closure. So your vantage point is about 18 pips. Not terrible. It's not terrible. You could still reject there, come down here for the bottom wick, of course. Yeah, as much as I would like to put my stops a little bit higher, all right, if I'm not gonna wait for this bottom wick, it has to be here. Right, it has to be there. Oh, 15 minutes just closed. Yeah, 15-minute close. So 15-minute close, then we close respecting. So still the same issue here, right? We still need to wait for at least a 5-minute closure above. But now that you've closed, you sort of formed this you formed this what would I call this, I mean, support, right? But I was trying to look for another word for it. But yeah, you sort of formed this support on the 5-minute as well. If you can have a 5-minute closure now, we'll take these buys going up. Yeah, your stops sort of have to be here. If you're not gonna wait for that steeper bottom wick, you have to keep your stops here. But if we do end up not closing above, and we just come down here, create that steeper bottom wick, then we can move our stops a little bit higher, right? We can move our stops towards this 4-hour level right here, right? So we'll see what happens. But we have news at 8:30 though, so keep that in mind. So if we don't get some type of, yeah, if this 5-minute doesn't close above, or we start seeing a big push down to create that bottom wick, We're most likely gonna wait for news to play out first before we take an entry. All right, 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left for this 5 closer. So let's see how we close on the 5. Let's see, 2507. 2507.7. Good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. My name is Gbpjpy. Dunham. Okay. Yeah, you're seeing that rejection now. Seeing that rejection. Can we push down and grab that bottom wick? That would be perfect. That would be perfect. I tell you what, if you can push down here, let me tell you what the perfect closure would be, right? If you push down on the 5, right, towards this level, you close no bottom wick, right? The next candle sort of makes a steeper bottom wick before flipping. Then you flip, you close bullish above here on the 5. Oh yeah, above here on the 5, which would be a 30-minute closer as well. Then your next 5 comes up here with news, closes here, then you can take those buys going up. Easily, play by play, bar for bar, word for word. Gun to the back of your head, name 2D. Hey yo, gun to the back of your head, name 5 DDG song. The internet has produced some masterpieces, man. You know, we thank God for the internet, man. Because with the amount of bad it brings, I think it brings equally the same amount of good. Well, maybe not equally, but I'm not really sure what direction the scale tips at this point. I don't know if it's doing us more harm than good, or vice versa. I think it's doing us more good, to be honest with you. But you know, I think negativity has a way of drowning out positivity, right? It's always louder, right? It's always louder. Because I think that the general mindset, well, it differs for people, right? Just based off of your situation you find yourself in. But I think the default human condition is you know, we expect life to be good, right? We sort of expect life to be good, expect the positive outcome. So you could have like 100 things go right, but the only thing that stands out would be that one thing that went wrong, right? That type of thing. All right, there goes your 5-minute closure. So we're definitely not getting any entries off of you know, off of a 5-minute closure above. So now what we want to see now is, can we make this bottom wick? Can we make this bottom wick? I'll tell you what though, if you make this bottom wick in time before this 5-minute candle closes and you flip, I'll still take those buys. No cap. No cap. Zero cap. Oh, you know what? You know who hasn't streamed in a while? Well, I haven't been paying attention, but I don't think I've seen a stream in a bit. Let me see. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Homie training, word. Yo, if I was in the UK, if I was a UK, what's it called? If I was a UK, what is it? Influencer, I would 100% be cashing in on the boxing, the whole boxing scene, man. I think it's more alive in the UK than it is in the US, right? Because who's really going at it like that in the US? It's just Jake Paul, no? Oh, well, no, you got the other guys. What's his name? Salt guy. I know his name, man. I just didn't want to say Poppy, dog. I'm just calling another nigga Poppy. It's crazy. Salt Papa. Papai. Papai. Papi. Salt Papi. Play my theme music. Come on. Hey. Hey. Play my theme music. Yeah. Let it rock on the beat. Yeah, I move incognito discreet. Yeah, I'm hungry. Come and give me biscuit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, bars for days, boy. I ain't choose this rap life. That rap life chose me, dog. Fact, big fact. Big fact, big fact. Right on the money. Let's get it. Right on the money. It's always a beautiful thing when your analysis plays out, right? Even if it's not the one you want to play out, but yeah, this 5 minute has no top wick still. If you see a last second, don't be surprised if you see a quick push down. Right on the open of the next 5, don't be surprised if you see a quick push down and then a push up. Especially if it's a precursor for the news move. So what's the news anyways? Durable goods orders. Durable goods orders. I'm not sure what that means. Well, no, I know what it means, but I don't know how much effect that's gonna have on the markets here. Yeah, let me just quick look at the news outlook for the rest of the week. So we got no news on Tuesday, no news on Wednesday. Wow, we're pretty newsless for the most part. We got heavy news on, heavy news on Thursday. Jobless claims, trade balance, GDP growth. Okay. And Friday we got what? Friday we got core PCE. Okay. And personal income. All right. And Michigan consumer. Okay, so Friday is pretty heavy on the, so we're quiet news wise. We're pretty quiet news-wise for most of the week here, but Friday, ooh, look at that closure. Look at that closure, man. Wow. Yeah, that's a bald candle, right? That's what we like to call a bald candle. No top wick, no bottom wick on that 5. So that's actually perfect, isn't it? That's actually perfect. If you come down a little bit more, I mean, hey, you don't really need to come down here, I don't think, right? I mean, yeah, you don't really need to come down here, but I think if you do, it's big shout for the buys, big shout for the buys. And hey, if I could take a trade during news, I might just take, like, if we came down and made that bottom wick and then we flip on this same 30, same 15, I might just take it. Right? I mean, I'm not going to, because you know, I can't really get it. I can't get into a position 2 minutes before or after news. because of you know, the rules of the challenge. But if I could, and that 30 was about to flip, I wouldn't be opposed to taking those buys, to be honest. Would not be opposed to taking those buys. I got bills I gotta pay, so I'm gonna work every day. I got mouths I gotta feed, so I'm gonna make sure everybody eats. Gotta make sure everybody eat, everybody fed. Make sure everybody eats, make sure everybody fed. You know my shoes expensive. Look at the bottom, it's all red. Yeah. You know I be talking, but I ain't a fed. Yeah. I'm just trying to make this cream, make this guap, make this bread. Yeah. If you don't know me by my name, you should know my street cred. Yeah. Bunch of joke, man, these people, man. It's on the same device, dog. All right, 1 minute left for news. 1 minute left for news. So clearly we're not taking anything here. All right, 1 minute left for news. Let's see what I want. Looks like this 30-minute is gonna close below or maybe respecting. We'll see. Nah, man, give me some music to rock to, though. News about to drop. All right, so let's get some predictions in the chat. We going up or we going down on gold? I personally think we're about to shoot all the way down, all the way down. News about to drop us like 100 pips down. That's my prediction, anyways. That's my prediction. And news about to drop in 3, 2, 1, 0. Drop. Okay, so 30-minute close below. Close below on the 30. Let's see what happens with news, huh? Okay, so negative. Is that negative? So news came out mixed. Majority positive though, so this should be going down, right? Yeah, it should be going down. I mean, again, I'm not sure how much stock we can put in the durable goods orders news, right? I'm not sure how much of an effect that's gonna have, but we did have a mixed. There is a mixed bag here. We had 2 positive, 1 negative. So I mean, if we're saying they're all of the same strength, defense, transport, orders, yeah, if we're saying they're all the same strength, then yeah, we should be going down here with news, but looks like that volume isn't kicking in. You've come down here now though, so you do have that bottom wick to drive up. That is the bottom wick we were looking for. And keep in mind, this hourly is still open. You do still have this hourly now. This is still the hourly breakout. Yeah, man, this is still the hourly breakout. You've made the bottom wick. Yeah, so yeah, if we're gonna push up here now, you have that license to do that. You do have that license to do that. But what I would like to see, because we did close bearish on this 30, I wouldn't take a flip or anything here. I would wait for a 5-minute closure back above, and then I would take a buy on the break of the highs, break of the hourly highs. Yeah, so let's see. News is saying that we're going down though. According to news, we should be going down though, so keep that in mind as well. Yeah, if I'm gonna get in off of a closure above, All right, 2 minutes left for the 5 close. Let's see. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left for the 5 close. Dos minutos. Man like Mario, you know. Yeah, this kid's crazy, dog. Look at this. Yo, kids be on some crack sometimes, bro. Wallah. All right. Okay, so that first 5-minute candle is about to close. Oh, what did this do for GJ anyways? Oh, GJ pushed up though. GJ did push up. I think we're gonna continue pushing up on GJ, to be honest with you. I do think you're gonna continue pushing up on GJ, but I wasn't really looking at it, so I don't want to just get into a position here. I mean, 30-minute close bullish, respecting. Yeah, 15. C5. So there goes your 5 closure. Where did that 5 just close? Yeah, nah. Yeah, I wouldn't take that either way, to be honest. I do think you're gonna push up here on GJ. I think you're gonna continue pushing up here on GJ, but yeah, I mean, for starters, this 5 didn't close how I would have liked it to close. It closed really respecting that level, but if there's volume, if this is a volume play, I wouldn't be surprised if you flip here and then you drove up, right? If it's a volume play. So the only thing here is that, I mean, it was a dollar move or a dollar. It was dollar news. It was US dollar news. And that didn't even affect the gold pair that much. So how much stock can I put in the news when I'm taking a GJ trade, right? So yeah, we're gonna have to wait. This might just be a 4-hour closer thing, you know. Might just be a 4-hour closer. We'll see. We'll see. GJ, yeah, if we flip on this GJ, I think we could drive up. I think we could drive up. Yeah, close respecting. Last time drove down. So you close respecting and drive down. All right, for GJ, right? Let's see a 5-minute closer. Let's see a 5-minute close above. If we can get a 5-minute close above, I'll take a buy. Yeah, above here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if we can see a 5-minute closer above here on GJ, I'll take a buy. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Alrighty. We waiting. It's a waiting game, y'all. Don't get too excited because it's a waiting game. Ozeba. All right, we got this 15 pushing up. Got this 15 pushing up. Yeah, bullish 15 closer, I think could drive up. But you want to see the bullish closer above that level though. Yeah. What's GJ doing? What the dog doing? Yeah, GJ doing nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Okay, you're seeing this flip. We're about to flip on the 5, it seems. Let's see how we close on that 5. About 20 seconds left. I don't think I would take that though. Why would I take that? Nah. Yeah, nah. I won't take that. Yeah, let's see how this 15 closes. Alright. 3 seconds, 2, 1, 0. Alright, the 5-minute just closed. Still respecting resistance. So we're gonna wait for the 15, right? We just might drive here, because keep in mind as well, this is a move on the hourly, right? This is a break above on the hourly, then we came down, created that steeper bottom wick, right? So keep that in mind as well. This is an hourly move you're also playing. This is also an hourly move, so keep that in mind. 4 hour. Damn, I would really like to see a closer above now, man. We can get that 4-hour closer above. That would be clean. That would be clean. Because here's the thing: if we close like this with this 4-hour respected, you're expecting a bottom wick, no? I mean, I would expect a bottom wick. I would expect a bottom wick down here. I mean, it might not happen. That's the thing, right? It might not happen. It might not actually happen, and you just drive up. Yeah, you about to drive up like this, not even like this. You about to go up like this, straight 90 degrees, dog. Just one candle just pushing. Yeah. It's one candle just pushing. All right, 15 about to close in 3 minutes. Let's see. Let's see if we can grab some food here. Actually, hold up. Okay. I thought I've been muted. Mm-mm-mm. Oh man, I'm lost in the sauce. All right, okay, we're making our way back up. We are making our way back up. All right, my fault. Okay, so 30 or 15 minutes about to close. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's enough to just close bullish, to be honest with you. I would prefer we close above. I mean, 15 minutes is a long time. We don't have news, right? Okay, 15 minutes is a long time though. You do tend to pull back on this last few minutes of the 4-hour candle though. Hey Baba, alright. Got a big decision to make here. This is a decision. week, huh? Yeah, so yeah, I'll be right back, yo. I'll be right back. Gonna wait for this 4-hour close. We got nothing until then anyway, so yeah, vibe out. Y'all vibe out to the music. To the musica. Vibe out, vibe out, vibe out. All right, we back. We back. All right, let's see how this closes in a bit. Okay, so looks like we're gonna have a fake out on the hourly. All right, somewhat of a fake out on the hourly. 30-minute close back bearish. This 4 has no top wick currently. Yeah, so I don't have anything off rip. Definitely have nothing off rip here. Definitely don't have anything off rip. Let's see how GJ closed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really keen on taking anything on GJ, just cause you know, I haven't really been looking at it for the entirety of the session. I mean, yeah, even with this closure, I don't really have any information. This closure really didn't do much for me. Right, it might just be the way I have my levels here, but it didn't really do much for me. The only saving grace of this is that, okay, we also don't have a top wick here on GJ, so most likely you're gonna make a top wick, right? You're I mean, the previous candle closed bullish, right? Closed bullish above this support, right? Closed bullish above that support, so you held support, so more likely than not you're gonna make a top wick here, right? So I mean, you could take the wick entry. You could take the wick entry, right? Maybe as soon as you tap into this level, you could take a buy for the flip here, but yeah, it's not really, I'm not too keen on that, to be honest with you. Not too keen on it. Yeah, not too keen on that. Yeah, gold pretty much the same. Well, nah, gold isn't really in the same type of spot, because even though I do think we're gonna make a top wick here for this 4 hour, I can't really take a wick entry until, say, probably down here, to be honest with you. 25.16 is the only place I could really consider a wick entry here. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens though. We'll see what I'm gonna hang around for like the next, maybe the 15-minute close, right? But for right now, I don't really have any entries. I don't really have anything I'm seeing here. I might be overlooking something though, so you know, if your analysis says take an entry, then go ahead. I might just be missing it, to be honest. But yeah, I do think GJ is gonna come up here. I just don't like how we close, right? But it does look like it's gonna come up here. Yeah, things are just not very clear for me on GJ, but I do like how we came up there. All right, cool. All right, let's see how gold closes in a bit. In 15 minutes, and potentially we'll take some buys off of that if we can close bullish. All right, I will be right back. Ooh, I forgot to turn down the, oh, never mind, I didn't forget. Nice. All right, be right back. Vibe out. All right, we back. We back. All right, so gold came down here. We tapped into this level pretty clean here. Tapped into that level pretty clean, right? Okay. Yeah, I mean, we couldn't, nothing we could do there, right? We couldn't take the wick entry there regardless, right? We couldn't really take that wick entry. Yeah, if this closed in a different way, maybe open in a different way, maybe, but yeah, nah. But now you're having this 5 closure. So are we closing back inside? So we closed back inside this range on the 5, so that's pretty good. So things are looking good for these buys to play out though. Things are looking decent. Okay, only 4. So now 4 hour has a bottom wick. Whether it's enough of one, we'll see. 4 hour got a bottom wick. Hourly 30. Okay. Yeah, we might have wanted to take the 4 hour flip instead, huh? Because if we can take a buy towards this level here, it's not bad, is it? Yeah, we might have wanted a 4 hour flip there. We might have, yeah, we probably should have taken a 4 hour flip just so we can take the buys up towards this level instead of wait to close above. But yeah, it's already happening now, so not much we can do about it, unfortunately. Yeah, you're driving up here, but let's see how this 15 closes. Yeah, I mean, not much we can do, right? Not much we can do. We would have taken a flip of the 4 hour in hindsight, right? We would have taken a flip of the 4 hour in hindsight, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, let's see how this, hopefully this 15 doesn't blow us out the water. Hopefully. Daily high. Yeah, we just need this 15 to behave itself. If this 15 can close bullish above without driving, then yeah, we'll be chilling. We'll be chilling for the buys up, and our stops are looking a lot better here. Probably these 4 hours here, this 4 hour level here. Okay. which is this hourly level here. Okay. Okay, we are approaching. We are approaching. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Look alive. 105. Look alive. Look alive. Brothers came up from the side. Now they on the other side. Hey, come through. Hey, you and you. Hey, I'ma get the money. Money, Drizzy. Get the loot. The loot. All right, 2514.3. 2, yeah. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Can we get a bullish closure on this 15? Can we get a bullish closure above? Bullish closure above is key. Because that's the issue, right? That's the issue with this right now. You've tapped into this level. The tap into this level could just be a top wick to drive you down, right? Because if you flip on this candle, then I'm looking for sells, to be honest with you. Right? I mean, if this 15 is about to close, I don't think we're gonna close above, to be honest with you. I mean, if we close above, nice, we'll take those buys, but the way things are looking, I don't think we're going to. But this is gold. Stranger things have happened. But yeah, I mean, if this 15 closes respecting, to be honest with you, if we close respecting on this 15, I mean, I can't take the buys then, but if we end up still coming up here to tap into this level, I'll probably take a flip for the sells. All right, because then what this is looking like is a 4-hour top wick to come back and, you know, or rather the 4-hour try to push up, right? Couldn't make it, so we would need to come back lower for a steeper bottom wick, right? So we should have tapped into this 30-minute level. It was enough to flip us, but not enough to drive us. Okay, so 15-minute just closed. Okay, damn. All right, so we closed bullish, right? We closed bullish. Technically above this level here. Technically, that's a big technically though. Yeah, so we technically closed bullish here above. If you flip on this 15, you could drive up. This would be your vantage point here. 12 pips isn't bad as a vantage point. Damn. I'm not comfortable taking this though. I'm not gonna lie. I like the formation, not comfortable taking it though. Damn. It's 5 minutes. Yeah, I would have preferred to have been in here before we tapped into that level, and then we would just manage the position. But now that you've tapped, here's my thing. Now that you've tapped into this 4-hour level again, after closing bearish at that level, now that you've tapped into that 4-hour level again, you have you have the rights now to drive down, right? Well, not drive, well, yeah, drive down for a steeper bottom wick, right? And then eventually come back up if you're gonna do that. So yeah, now I'm gonna wait for a 5 closer. So I'll be here. I'm not gonna be here past 10, but I'll be here. Things we still got volume here. Things might start getting interesting. Yeah, GJ is pretty much wraps for the day for me. Yeah, I don't really have, my bearing on GJ is not the best right now, so I'm gonna just stay away from it. The only thing I can see on GJ here is so we tap into this level, and then we have a 30-minute closer above this this consolidation here. All right, you got a 30-minute closer above here. After tapping into that level, you could take the buys going up. Yeah, gold is just itching to drive up, but has not met the goodness. Yo, my mic has been off this whole time. Oh my goodness. Yo, my fault, y'all. I ain't know. Was it off the whole time? Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, if my mic has been off, my fault, y'all. My fault. But what we're waiting for a 5 minute though. This is why y'all gotta tell me something, man. Tell me something in the chat. If my mic is off, you gotta tell me something, man. Come on, man. All right, so gold doing what gold doing. Gold is doing what gold is doing. Yeah, gold is doing. All right, my fault. So gold still respecting that 30 did still close respecting, so not much I can do there yet. What I'm thinking is gonna happen here now, you might just see this if you end up closing bearish below. Yeah, I would say if you end up closing bearish below on say the 15, you end up closing bearish below here on say the 15, most likely you're gonna keep on dropping down, to be honest with you, right? Most likely, but we'll see what happens though. We'll see what happens. But I think right now I'm more keen on this GJ. I'm more keen on this GJ right now. Yeah, let's see what happens with this 5 closer. Let's see what happens with this 5 closer. That would be nice. Closer above there would be nice. 30 came back up. And you close respecting these joints though. Yeah, it's really not a perfect closer for any of them, huh? Okay, let's see how we get this closer. See, 5. This is 10 pips. Okay, let's see how we get. If we can close exactly like this, I'm gonna take a buy off rip. If we can close, yeah, if we can close exactly like this, I'm taking a buy off rip. And your vantage point isn't too far off, so you want to pay attention. Your vantage point is not too far off. 189.5. Okay. See, 20 seconds left. Ten seconds left. And we're gonna close bearish, bullish. How we gonna close? Close bearish. Okay, so no entries for me just yet. No entries for me just yet. Not yet. So where did I close respecting though? Respecting this. Okay, so what's your vantage point? How many pips is this? That's shit. That's so shit. Yeah, if we take a flip, if we took that flip, our vantage point is 3 pips away, which is not the best. Not the best at all. Yeah, let's see how this 5 closes. A 5 closer above here, I'll take a buy. Let's see how this 5 closes. Yeah, you might just drive straight up, but it is what it is, right? But let's see how that 5 closes in about, well, 5 minutes anyways. Yeah, it's the same story for both gold and GJ. We are forming for the buys. The buys are forming here. We are forming for those buys, but yeah, we can't really take them yet. Not yet anyways. Yeah, this GJ is coming back up. GJ coming back up. Yeah, I mean, I would have taken that 5 flip, but this our vantage point is too close. So we got 3 pips. All right, we would have had to have gone break even and at 3 pips, which, I mean, just spreads alone puts us at a, you know, probably like a 1 pip, 2 pip differential. So that would not have been the ideal. That would have not been the ideal entry. But if we can have a closure like this, right, just above here, just above there, we'll take that. We'll take that buy. You got a vantage point of about 10 pips. And if we are gonna run here, right, if we are gonna run, most likely we're gonna see the top of the range, right? Minimum, we're gonna have a wick fill here, most likely. Best case scenario, we see the top of the range here, right, which is about 50 pips, so not terrible. It's about 50-ish pips. And you know, minimum we most likely will see what's it, this wick to the left get filled, which is about how many pips? About 25 pips. Not terrible either. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. 2 minutes for a 5-minute close. Let's see. 2 minutes for a 5-minute closure. I have everything ready. I just need an entry, and I'm bean those buys. Bean those buys. Hey, and while we wait, I'ma spit a bar, spit a verse. Yeah, yeah. And while we wait, I'ma spit a verse. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. Trying to make this money, trying to make this dough, yeah. You know, on the charts, yeah, I got my flow, yeah. Price action, yeah. Rice action. Rice action is crazy, man. Rice action, because I soak it up like water. I don't know what that means. Rice action, because I soak up the knowledge like water. I soak up the profits like water. Yeah. Yep. You know, if I didn't have such a passion for Forex, you know, I'd be rapping. I'd be a rapper, man. I'd be a rapper. All right, let's see how this 5-minute closes. Once we get a closure above, or if we get a closure above, I'll look for a bottom wick. Not much of one, and we'll be in those buys. Let's see. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Quick check. No news, right? Okay. 30 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, those. Okay, so we have a bullish closure, but not a bullish closure above, which is unfortunate. I would have really liked that closure to be above. We might drive up here, y'all. We might drive up. Yeah, we might drive up, but it's not an entry for me, man. Unfortunately, it's not an entry for me. Okay, well, actually, never mind. Hold up. So that 5 did that. That 5 did that. 15 by the close. So we take out these highs. Where's our vantage point? Is 6 pips. Okay. As soon as we take out those highs, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna take a buy. As soon as we take out those highs on the 15. Okay. So right there, I just took a buy. Right there. Vantage point here. Vantage point is 190.3, so it's not far off. It's not far off. So pay attention. pay attention. And what we're gonna do here, we're gonna manage this one pretty quickly. We're not gonna let this one go too much into drawdown. Yeah, we're gonna manage this one pretty quickly. If this 15 closes bearish, we're gonna close the position. Even though you do still have a potential of driving up, if this 15-minute closes bearish, we're gonna close the position. But let's see. We in the straight now though. We're in the straight. Let's see what happens. Let us see what happens. Is my stops, are my stops in place? Yep. My stops are in place. 112? What? Oh, I forgot to change. Damn. I forgot to change this. So this should be 220. All right, so let's see. 90.434. Okay. So as soon as we tap into what is it? Or if we tap, let me not say as soon as we tap, if we tap. Yeah, if we tap 190.307 here, we're gonna go break even. We're gonna go break even. This is the 15. Everything there has a top wick still. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So about a minute left for this 15 to close. Let's see what happens. I got about a minute. We just don't want this to flip bearish. We really just don't want that to flip bearish. I'll look to get, so that first position I took, I got in with a partial risk by accident. Actually, I don't have my full risk on the table. It's only partial risk. So depending on how we close, I'll look to take a second position. Just so I have full risks on the table. See what's gold doing. Okay, gold's doing what gold's doing. Gold's doing what gold's doing. All right, 30 seconds left for this closure. Yeah, if we close bearish, I'm gonna close the position immediately. I don't really care about the loss. Yeah, if we close bearish, I'll close immediately. So we got 20 seconds left. Let's see. 20 seconds left. Looks like we're gonna close bullish, right? Okay, looks like we're gonna close bullish, but is it enough bullish for me to take a second position? Okay, the answer is no. Or maybe it is yes. Let's see. Okay, so once we take out that high, or well, let me see, 190 point, we come up 190.307, right? 190.307. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm in here now, right? So I'm gonna stick around regardless. So once we go 190.306, I'm gonna go break even. Or if we go 190.306, I'm gonna go break even. Yeah. And if we get a 5-minute closure above 190.307, I'll get a second position. I'll take a second position, so I'm in here for full risk. Yeah, the 5-minute closure is gonna be key here. Let's see. Yeah, the only reason I don't want to mess around here is because, I mean, it's a Monday. Volume isn't really volume isn't looking too promising on GJ here, to be honest with you. At least for this morning, it hasn't been. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. All right, about to take out those highs. Let's see. Okay, still. So you tapped into a pretty significant level there again. Yeah, I think once we take out those highs, I'll go break even. Or if we take out those highs anyways. Okay. Struggling a little bit. Yep, you're struggling at that level. You are struggling at that level, so that might be something to keep in mind. Yeah, that level is holding pretty nicely there. That resistance level holding pretty nicely. Yeah, you wanna be BE. You wanna be able to go BE before the 5 close, because that means the 5 is already at that level. Okay. So did you just take out? So you took out the high, you came up. All right, so right there I'm gonna go BE. Right there I'm gonna go BE. Cool. So let's see if we can survive now. What is this? 0.14. All right, so right there I'm BE. So we're currently risk-free in this trade. So let me just go back to my, what is it called? This joint. F9, F10, F10. Yeah, so let me just go here. So now we're currently risk-free in that trade, or in this trade right here. If this 5-minute closes above, which I think it will, if we close above on this 5, if we close above on this 5, I'm gonna get a second entry. I'm gonna get a second entry here. What was my initial okay, so down here, right? Yeah, I really shouldn't come back here, to be honest with you, but these are the daily lows. All right, so that would be the 4-hour lows for this. 120. Okay. All right, I have 5 by the close. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how this 5 closes too. We want a top wick for that 5. If we close no top wick, I'm actually just manage my position. Yeah, so we closed. Well, we have a top wick, not much of a bottom wick though on this candle, current candle. So yeah, we're not gonna get into any additional entries, but yeah, we got our we have our original entry running here. We have our original position running here. F9. There you go. Got our original entries here. Minimum we're gonna see here is the what's it, the fill of this range. So I'm not too worried that we're coming down here, but what I am gonna do, I'm gonna extend my TPs a little bit higher here. I'm gonna extend my TP a little bit higher. I'm gonna put that at let's see, 190.6. I'm gonna put that at 190.6, 190.6, whatever that's gonna fetch us. 190.6. Cool. All right, so we got TPs at 190.6. We're coming down here, look, it seems. So now you have a bottom wick. So let's see what happens here. I do think you're gonna fill that range. Whether we get stopped out before we fill the range or the wick, that's up to the markets. We are at the mercy of the markets at this point. Yeah, I mean, but if you get another 5-minute closure like this though, well, never mind. Nah, that's a lie. I'm just gonna wait for the hourly in it. If I was gonna take a second position here, I'd wait for the hourly and then I'll take a all right. So yeah, yeah, this 5-minute eating back up. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, as much as I would like to take, you know, another 5. Oh, sorry, not another 5. Another entry off of a 5 closer. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the hourly to close. And to be honest with you, I probably won't take it. I probably will not take any additional entries, to be honest with you, but we'll see. We'll see, Mr. Wilson. We'll see. Actually, I mean, yeah, let's see if we survive this hourly candle first, right? Let's see if we survive this hourly candle first. Because if we do survive the hourly candle, I might just extend my TPs. Of course, I'll trail my stops. Of course, but I might just extend the TPs, right? We might not survive it though. We might get stopped out BE, which is okay as well. Yeah, because this hourly is about to close. If you pull back on this hourly with where our entry is, most likely we're getting stopped out BE. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, if we get stopped out here, I'll take another. I'll stick around and take another entry, because this hourly looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. We're still holding on though, holding on by a prayer. By a prayer here. Holding on by a prayer. Yeah, boom. So right there, we just got stopped out BE. Unfortunately. Was I greedy in holding that long? I don't think so. Because minimum, I would have waited for the top of the fill of this range, right? And look, we're going back up, right? So I mean, I don't think we're done coming up here. So let me just put that. On the record real quick. Let me just put that on the record. Pound, yen, BE. So that's another break even for the month. Another break even for the month. And overall, a break even overall. Yeah, it looks like we're continuing back up, right? We literally got stopped out at BE and now we're pushing back up. That's the name of the game, though. That's the name of the game. That is the name of the game. But yeah, now we're gonna wait for another. Whoa, what just happened? Yeah, now we're gonna wait for another. What's it called? We're gonna wait for another opportunity here on GJ. Gonna wait for another opportunity on GJ. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, we're pushing back up again. We literally just came back and tapped BE, man. We literally kissed BE and then we're coming back up. That's annoying. That is annoying. I'm not gonna lie. That's annoying. Yeah, that's annoying, man. That's annoying. God damn it. Let's look at gold real quick. What's gold saying? Ooh. So gold did end up coming back down. So yeah, this is the bottom wick we were talking about, right? This is the bottom wick that we were talking about. So yeah, if you took those sells, congratulations, right? Fake out on the hourly, play it out. All right, so if you ended up taking those sells, congratulations. Well, I don't think we would have, yeah, we would have never had an entry for those sells. Yeah, because I would have been focused on the lower time frames, getting a closure below on the lower time frames. Maybe off of this, maybe, but probably not. Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, so that's pretty much wraps on gold for me for now, anyways. For now, anyways. I mean, now we have this bottom wick, but this could be a drive down. This doesn't necessarily have to just be a bottom wick. This could actually be a drive down, right? Especially with you closing here in about a couple minutes. All right, if you close below, yeah, I'd say if you close below 25.15, you'll probably continue pushing down towards 25.12.5. All right, most likely. Yeah, I just don't like taking positions after a position has played out, right? I don't like doubling down on the same position. But let me see. Yeah, you're pushing up. Damn it, bro. Yeah, hey, I'm not gonna lie, it is annoying. It's not fun. It's not fun when you get stopped out BE and then you just keep on pushing, or you barely get stopped out BE too, barely, just barely. But you have another entry here though. This is now a potential what you could have here potentially is a, yeah, not a fake out. It's not a fake out. It's not really a fake out per se, because yeah, it's a breakout. It's a breakout, but it's not a, yeah, it's not a fake out per se. Yeah, and then you 4-hour level is your vantage point. All right, you got a minute here. Let's see. Let's see. This will be our final attempt for the day, at least on stream. All right, so if you came down here, you already came down, tapped there. If you're gonna come down lower, it's gonna be somewhere here. Cool. All right, cool. Let's see what happens here. The only thing I don't want, I just don't want the situation where we are in drawdown for years, right? So we want this to either just hit TPs or hit stops. Well, not hit stops, but tell us if we're you know, if we have no hope pretty early. All right, vantage point is pretty good, 30 pips. All right, cool. So we back on the clock. Let's see. Our initial entries would have been so fuego. We would have been hella safe right now, but you know, such is how the Forex gods play the game. 98.922. 8.922.2. All right. Closer in a bit. Okay, so we have a bottom wick. Took a buy right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for much of a bottom wick here. Not really gonna wait for much of a bottom wick. Yeah, I mean, we could make a pretty significant bottom wick. That is a possibility, but I'm not really gonna wait for much of one, just because of how we formed coming up here. I'm not gonna wait for much of one. I'd say you have your vantage point here at about how many pips is this? So your early vantage point is about 7 pips, but your later vantage point is about 16 pips. All right, so we'll see what happens. Let's see. So that's the 4-hour low up there, right? So it's 26 pips, not terrible. Coolio. So let's see. Let us see what I want. I'll extend my TPs here, but I'll start to manage as soon as we tap 190.7, or if we tap 190.7 anyways. All right, cool. Let's see if second time's the charm, as they say. And I think the saying is third time's the charm, but you know what I mean. Let me just put in my stops real quick. 8.922. Okay. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Now this one closed above this candle, then we drove down. This one closed above, then we went up. Closed above, went up, closed above, continued up. All right, cool. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. That's it. Okay, so I'm gonna go BE as soon as we tap. Let me see. As soon as we tap 190.52. As soon as we tap 190.52, I'm gonna go BE. Oh. All right, give me 1 sec, yo. Give me 1 sec. Oh. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Okay. All right, let's see. This 5-minute closer is gonna be key here. Let's see how we close on this 5. So since we're approaching the end of this 5, I won't go BE as soon as we tap 190.5. I'll wait for the closure, and then if we close above, I'll wait for we're gonna wait for the second BE point, which is 190.6. Okay, couple minutes left here, or a couple seconds left for this 5 closer. Looks like we might close bearish on this 5 though. Looks like this 5 might close bearish, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate in the terms of I'm impatient. I just want this to hit TPs like immediately, you know? That would be nice. That would be nice. But yeah, this 5 about to close in about 20 seconds. Let's see, 191.096. 096. Just put in my TP. I didn't move anything, just put in my TP. My fault. All right, 5 minute about to close. All right, so 5-minute close bearish. So if we do tap into 198.5, I'm gonna go BE. We do tap into 190.5, I'm gonna go BE. $9.5. There. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad vantage point because it is still what, 7 pips? Yeah, it's still about 7 pips of a vantage point, so it's not terrible. It's not a bad vantage point at all. It's just that, you know, there's a high chance that, you know, if you go BE right there, you could tap that level, push down real quick, and then just start continuing to push back up, right? So yeah, I mean, if you want to mitigate that risk, you could wait for price to close on the 5 above that level, right? Then you sort of mitigate the risk of price, you know, just rejecting off that level just to stop you out at BE. But at the same time, you're now incurring additional risk, right? Because price can still just, you know, reject off that level and drive down, right? So there's that as well. Yeah, I mean, we're cool with this. I mean, we're seeing some drawdown here, but again, we're cool with this because we took this without waiting for this steeper bottom wick, which is cool. So this is to be expected. This is to be expected. Doesn't really say much yet. Yeah, I think our first look to manage this position will come probably from a 30-minute close. Yeah, probably a 30-minute close, or maybe if we close below here on the 15, then we'll probably start looking to manage the position. But yeah, this is an hourly entry. This is an hourly entry and sort of a continuation of this 4-hour as well. So not too worried about it. Not too worried about it. Let us see. What's gold doing? Yeah, gold drove down, huh? Gold drove down. Yeah, gold now looks pretty good for the, well, not yet for the buys, not quite yet. But if you get like a 30-minute bullish closure on gold, then yeah, you could probably start taking those buys. All right, how many minutes? So we got about 2 minutes left for this 5 closure, and we still going down here, unfortunately. Let's see. Aiba. So many drawdowns. Oh, damn. Okay, wait, hold up. Let me put this in my trade journal. I already missed one, right? There's one I didn't put, right? But this one, 08/26 2024. So we took this at what, 10 o'clock, give or take. 10 o'clock, New York, GJ. Buys. This was the breakout. Current. What's that? Hourly. Ooh, what is this? 0.2. Coolio. All right, what was our other entry for the BE? What was that? What was that entry anyways? I forget. I think that was a, let me see. That was a, I don't know what that was. I think it was a 15, no? I think it was 15. Was it a 15 or a 5, right? I forget. I think it was 5. All right, 5 minutes just, right? Yeah, 5 minutes just closed. I mean, we closed bearish, but still sort of respecting this level, right? Still respecting support, at least on the 5. So let's see how this 15 closes in about 4 minutes. If we can be BE by the time this 15 closes, that would be fuego, because that means we flip bullish and tapped into 190.5. Yeah, depending, if we have like a minute left for the 15 to close by the time we're, you know, tapping into 190.5, I'll probably just wait for the 15 to close, and then we'll manage based off of the closure. So let's see. You got about 3 minutes left for this 15 to close. I tell you what though, if this 15 closes bearish below support, so below let me see, below 190.3, I'd say if we close bearish below there, just expect to see some more drawdown, right? So if you don't want to stick around for that drawdown, if you don't want to just chill out inside drawdown for a while, I'd say, you know, yeah, if you close below there, probably just either, you know, start to mitigate the position or just close it out, whichever one. But I'm cool with seeing some drawdown here. I don't mind. Because the position still makes sense. So just keep in mind, your position does not, or drawdown does not invalidate your position, right? So you should always, once you're getting into a position, you should always have a couple things in mind, right? Where you're gonna close, where where you're gonna take TPs, where you're gonna move to BE, or, you know, where your stop loss is gonna be, right? And what needs to happen for you to start even touching the trade, right? Like once you click that buy or sell, it should be free for all, right? You should just let that go, right? But you should have certain levels or certain things to happen that be like, where you can be like, okay, now I have to start getting involved, right? Now, like, you know, once we hit this level, I'm gonna go BE, or once we hit this level, I'm gonna look to, you know, close half of the position, or once we hit this level, I'm gonna look to close out the position because it doesn't make sense anymore. I mean, your stop loss really, your stops really are the level where, that's like the extreme level where this trade makes no sense, right? Like if my trade is correct, I should not come back to this level. That's your stop loss, right? If my trade is correct, in no way, shape, or form should I even touch this level. That's where your stop loss is, right? But then within that, you have certain levels before that, you know, depending on how price forms towards those levels, the way the candles start to close around those levels will tell you like, okay, you might want to start, you know, either reconsidering this position or managing this position, XYZ. All right, 15-minute coming. All right, we just flipped on the 15, thankfully. That's nice. We got 40 seconds here, so we're gonna wait for the 15 to close to manage this position. So even if we come up here to 190.5, we're gonna wait for the 15 to close. I hope we can close bullish. Well, I mean, we can't close bullish. I hope we do close bullish. Let's see. So wait, what is this? Commissions 0.8. Okay. 0.8 commissions. 0.8 in commissions. All right, so we're gonna close, I mean, not really bearish, more doji than bearish. I don't like the open though. I don't like the open on that candle. Okay, all right, we have a bottom wick there. Okay, cool. So oh, look at a 5. Yeah, that 5 is fuego. Yeah, if we didn't have a position already, we would take a buy right here. As soon as this candle flipped, we would take a buy if we didn't have a position already. But yeah, so now let me see, do I actually go B? Yeah, I have to. Yeah, so once we can flip and tap 190.516 514, I'll go BE right there. Again, you know, going BE that early, it's sort of, you know, your BE is in more, there's a higher chance it's gonna get tapped as opposed to waiting for, say, a 5-minute closure first. But you know, the rejection off that level, off that 190.516 level, is a little too strong for me to ignore it. Yeah, I mean, we've rejected off of that level on the hourly time frame, on the 5 time frame, right? I mean, I do think if you're gonna push up here, you're at least gonna tap into the 4-hour level, which is 190.6. But yeah, let's see. I mean, clearly it doesn't matter what we think, right? Because I mean, we're coming back down still. Right? I thought this would just push up immediately, but yeah. I'm just trying to hop off the charts, man. We've been here for a minute still. We've been here for a minute still. We've been here for about let me see. We've been here for about almost 3 hours now. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. All right, we're flipping what's it called? We're flipping bullish. Yeah, we're flipping bullish again. Let's see. Okay, flipping bullish again. Are we about to take out those highs? Yes. Okay, boom. Right there, I'm gonna go break even. Right there, I'm gonna go BE. Let's see if we can survive and push. It's gonna put this into profit. Let's see, how much is that? I put my BE enough into profit to cover commissions. Yeah. All right, cool. So now we tapped into that level. Let's see how far we can go. Can we survive? I think if this 5 minute, if we can close above on this 5 minute, if we can survive this 5 minute closure, I think we should be good to drive up towards I'd say 191.7 minimum. Yeah, 191.7. Oh, sorry, not 191. 190.7. 190.7. All right, let's see. Can we survive this 5? I think if we get stopped out BE on this 5, we're still gonna push up, which is unfortunate, but I'm not gonna re-enter the position. Yeah, I'm not gonna re-enter the position. Yeah, once I've failed on the same position a couple of times. Yeah, okay, right there we went out BE again. Yeah, another one. 0.1468. What is that? Was this all today? Okay, no, that's different. 1.14. Yeah, so there goes another one. Another one bites the dust, as they say. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me, y'all. It's gonna be it for me. Yeah, so that's another BE. That's another BE. Unfortunately, there's just not enough volume. I don't think. I just think there's not enough volume here, to be honest. I just think there's not enough volume, at least on GJ anyways, right? So yeah, man, that's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be it for me. So right now what I'm looking at potentially is a 30-minute closure on gold. All right, this 30-minute closure on gold. Oh, my fault, y'all. Price sat as soon as profit close, price melts to TP. Yeah, man, it be like that, bro. It be like that, fam. It be like that, for real. Yeah, man, but that's another BE for the session, though. So I just don't think there's enough what's it called, volume here on GJ. And just as I'm saying that, just watch this skyrocket for 500 pips. But yeah, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. We had 2 opportunities here, and yeah, we could have taken out profits, you know, partials, but you know, c'est la vie, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. We didn't get to our preferred TP areas, so c'est la vie, c'est la vie. All right, yo, that's gonna be it for me, though. Let me GJ for sure going up. Yeah, man, I just don't, it just doesn't seem like there's enough volume for some reason, right? But we'll see. All right, let me just update the record here. So that's another BE, another BE right there. Cool. It's a bank holiday for what? For what? A bank holiday for what? What country? Or for the pound? Summer bank holiday. Oh, okay. I love summer bank holiday. Oh shit. Summer bank holiday. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. I guess that makes sense then. Yeah, I guess it makes sense why there isn't much volume. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I guess I guess that makes sense why there isn't much volume. All right, bless, man, bless. I guess that makes sense. So yeah, another another BE for GJ. The only other move I'm gonna look for, at least before the 1 p.m. closure, is gonna be a 30-minute close above here. If we get a 30-minute closer above here, I'll look for the buys going up on gold. All right. And yeah, man, that's gonna be. I would have liked to stay on the stream and just wait it out. Just wait out till the 10:30, but I can't be oxed, to be honest with you. I just can't be oxed. I just can't be oxed, to be honest with you. So yeah. Yeah, so this gold, I'm gonna wait for the 30-minute closer. If we can have a 30-minute closer above, I'll look to take that. I mean, even if we close above here, to be honest, right, you still have a decent vantage point with that. You still have a decent vantage point there. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm looking for on gold. As for GJ, most likely we'll continue pushing up, but in light of this and this new revelation of the bank holiday, I'm just stay off of it, right? I don't really want to be. I'm not a fan of being in the market with not the ideal amount of volume. But look, I mean, we're flipping up again, right? So most likely we're gonna keep on pushing up. So c'est la vie, innit? C'est la vie, c'est la vie. All right, man, Mandem, appreciate you for showing up. Appreciate all y'all for showing up, and yeah, man, we're back again. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how things go, but hopefully we're back again tomorrow. If I'm not gonna be back tomorrow, I'm gonna trade Asian session tonight. Wait, that's a lie. I'm not trading Asian session tonight. I got things to do. All right. Doesn't support gold buys, but if you get the right conditions, go for it. Yeah. Yeah, right now the gold buys are not set right now, but you know, if we get a 30-minute closure above, then I'll take the buys. I'm just not interested in any sells. We are technically pushing bearish right now though, but I'm not interested in any sells just yet. All right, but yeah, man, appreciate y'all and peace.